この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。Alrighty, welcome everyone. I'm Teeaboo and I am back for more Vinland Saga. We are on episode 21. Last week we had a rather intense run-in between one ascended Canute and his very scary father and a whole bunch of guards. It was a pretty terrifying encounter and a very, very interesting encounter from the talk about the weight of the crown and how it has a will of its own and the sort of implication that Canute will eventually end up becoming just another Svein, or at least Svein believes that. The the little jab that Svein makes at Ashalad, which absolutely really makes him very, very angry. The crown wants to increase its own power and use the power. Okay, the name that your father gave me. We got young Willibald. We met this Gunnar character, Ragnar's brother, who is, he seems kind of scummy. I don't really know how to get a beat on this guy. Don't like him very much. And we sent Atli home, along with his now doofus of an older brother, younger brother? I'm actually not sure. His brother, who is now kind of, yeah. Thorfinn's training, and we got an image of Leif Erikson off somewhere. I believe it's I don't actually have it written down. It's not Gainsborough, right? Gainsborough is where we just met, or is it Gainsborough where we're going? I've forgotten. I should probably remember that. But we're going somewhere, and Leif is currently there, it seems. So looking for a run-in on that front, looking for a lot of things to happen, looking for some interesting planning, waiting, patience, and potentially double crosses. That's all we got to go on right now. Let's go ahead and dive on into episode 21 of Vinland Saga and see what we have in store for us. So, I've got the episode up and ready to go. It's 0 seconds. There will be two versions of this reaction. You can find a picture-in-picture version with the video up there, linked in the description, and a timer-based version up on YouTube. If you want to do a syncy thing and sync up your own copy of the episode with the timer-based version, you can do that. Just get your copy ready, because the beep beep timer to count you down will be coming at you now. Where is the story headed? I don't really know. Straight into the OP. That doesn't usually happen with Vinland, does it? There's usually a little thing at the beginning. Okay. So is that... It's weird. That's already happened. Or is it gonna happen again? Thorfinn getting his arm broken and all, being all fucked up. Okay. Lord York. That's where we're going. Right. Okay, lots of slaves. This is where we saw Leif, right? That's some tasty looking meat. Ow. Reunion. to give up on finding we all would have died. My life is, yeah. Life is not my own. Oh. All right. Respect it. It was an interesting use of a shaky cam. They're here. They're here. Oh. Sure did. The caravan of long chips. Ooh, that line work. I really dig that. Just keep watching. You gonna see him? You gonna see him? He's gonna see him. Oh, he's gonna see Ashalad. Oh, again with the line work. Yes, and oh, this is exciting. Who's that? Dark hooded figure? Again. Hmm. Right. Split your forces. Become less of a challenge. Less of a threat. Hmm. Oh, those in the top left look kind of funky. That's fine. All right, who dis? Who dat? Oh, fucking assassin. What? What? Planned treachery? Shoot him without killing him? Huh. Nope. And off you go, Leaf. Oh, you're gonna run straight into him. Oh! Reunion. Hey, old man. You're kind of familiar looking. A ghost. Does he recognize him at all? I mean, Leaf does. Just took down the sniper. Couldn't have used it. Two-handed crossbow. Oh. They're unfamiliar with crossbows. Okay, okay. I only have one arm, yo. Can I have my knife back? I mean, yeah. Oh, have you heard of me? Carl Sevny? Hmm. It was such a night. Uh-huh. Are you really Thorfinn? Hmm? Yeah. 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 Eh. She is dying. That's so fucked. Wow. The swapperoonie. I feel so bad for her. No, she's dead. Me too, fam. And the breathing stops. Oh, okay. That was just the cut. Hello. Looks like a fucking thwomp. Oh, hi, Floki. I love the detail on the brow. Gives so much character. Yeah, sure. Hmm. He hasn't been there in that time, has he? He didn't go. That's what I'm curious about. The dream. Holy shit, Thorfinn. You are the edgiest boy. We get it. Jeez, bud. I'm gonna stay and kill Ashlad. The edgiest boy. Yeah. Might be here a while. Ah, Diane Bjorn. Yeah. Infection. Fever. One apology. Put my intestines back. Respect, Bjorn. You know it, dog. Put me out. Then tomorrow. Of course you did. Ya forked beard fucker. But still, someone trying to kill the prince. Spread panic, spread fear. And that's the question they need people to be asking. Yeah, but who? Unless... Do you? Please whisper some more. Classic spider in the center. I had a feeling. All right. Smart boy, the triple cross. Clever. And you're telling Gunnar. You're letting Gunnar in on this, despite not trusting him. This is a test for him, isn't it? Certainly. That would be bad. Talent comes in many forms. Okay. Uh-huh. Ah ha 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 ha. Faux show. Faux show. That's part of the plan, right? And you had Thorfinn follow him. That becomes useful. You can feed him false information. Yeah. Because he's so arrogant. Yep. Yeah. Brilliant. Scheming Ashelon is my favorite. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah. Oh. Killer. Fucking edgiest boy. A duel again? Tomorrow then? Oh my god, he fucking. He became Gigglefist. Oh my god, that's amazing. Oh. Oh. Bjorn. Fight to the death. I'm first. Nice hair movement. Die in battle. Go to Valhalla. Mercy. One strike. Hmm. Holy shit, what a scene! Whoa! Whether it was a truth or a kindness, unknown. Ha! Again, with the imagery. And his leg is injured. That's the end? Whoa! Whoa! What a scene! Aren't you lonely? Wow. Okay. That was an episode. Wow, everything just kind of pales in comparison to this last scene. Ah, I can't. I don't have an answer to the question that I have, and the question that I have is, oh, it's so weird. Is he telling the truth that Bjorn is his friend? And if he's not, he's still giving him the kindness of having the last words that the man hears before he leaves this mortal coil be a confirmation of the thing that he's hoped for. He's still giving him that. Does that does that make him his friend regardless? I think it does. I think he's being honest. Across the boundaries of hatred for the Danes that Ashalad has built a large portion of his own identity on. Like, he hates the Danes and he uses them as tools. It's a huge part of who he is and what he does. He's a walking contradiction in that way. I think he's honest. What do you think? Throw it in the comments, because I'm curious to see what other people's interpretations of this sequence is. I can't help but think that he's being honest. That Bjorn actually meant something to him. Fascinating. This sequence is so good, so packed with emotion, and some of these shots are fucking awesome. I really love the subtle layering on here, because it's a really mild, like, minor camera movement that we do from down here, just slowly moving up just a little bit, bringing more light into the scene. But we've still got 3 layers to make that actually happen. You can see them when we jump between them. You can see the 3 layers plus the backgrounds of the sky and stuff. That's really cool. And it's almost unnoticeable when it's actually playing. Oh, it's so cool. There were a lot of little neat production details in this episode, and I don't know how many of them are just taking cues from the manga. There's like a moment where their cloaks, yeah, just the detail here on everything blowing. It's very end of a Jidaigeki samurai film Last Strike encounter. And then to undercut it with the stab, we go to full silence with just the music and then the bam of impact. Yeah, silence. And he misses the vital spot. And in that moment, Ashalat is like genuinely freaked out because he missed. It's like, oh fuck. let me put you to rest. And Bjorn says it again. I just wanted to be your friend. Even though you hated me from the bottom of my heart. The other thing that was super noticeable throughout the course of this episode was the detail on faces and expressions. And it's usually a pretty major part of Vinland Saga going like so far. It's been pretty consistent. But some episodes it goes a little bit above and beyond, and this was one of those episodes. From this shot of furrowed brow, enraged Thorfinn being the edgiest boy. Where I keep thinking that to the tune of The Loneliest Girl, which I don't know where that's from. Oh, it's from Carol and Tuesday. That's yeah, I keep thinking the edgiest boy, but to the tune of The Loneliest Girl. All right. Oh, moments like this where Ashalad, confident in his plan, puts his arms up, taking this dominant posture. I mean, his eye is a little funky, but all of the facial detail is there. This confidence is there. It's just dope. The intro scenes or the beginning scenes, there were so many times when there was like a major emphasis on high quality line work on the characters' faces. When we see, I mean, even in this wide of Canute, relatively wide of Canute, we've got this well, you can see the difference pretty clearly. Like here we've got even line work, right? And his face looks kind of flat and straightforward. I mean, it's got plenty of detail in the shaping of his nose and the flat portion there and the shading up around. But you compare that to even this wide, where he's got these bits of flair to the I assume digital lines that are being put in here, and they create so much extra character and so much more to it. Super dope. When does this scene happen? Okay, it's just that he's going under a bridge. Gotcha. Same goes for yeah, recognizing him ding in that moment. Never forget. Absolutely. The pirate who killed Tors. Talking strategy, and then this whole sequence, you're going to die right now. Thunk. We don't see the face when he gets hit. We're just left to draw conclusions. And we flash to these super close ups of his eyes. Huh? Shunk. Huh, that's great. That's great. And the mission accomplished. And then this moment. Oh, this is such a cool scene. The guy toppling from above, right over Leaf's head. And then the realization as he sees this blonde boy with a specific dagger. He's not using this specific dagger, is he? He's got that one put away. And just the shock on his face. Gotta say, the some of the faces in this episode were amazing and certain highlights. And this going not at all the way that I don't know what I expected from this encounter, but Thorfinn seeing something from his past and just sticking with his path went full edgiest boy throughout the episode, and then the realization that it's a body double and the pure horror of this sequence. Like, as a viewer, none of the characters are experiencing horror except the woman who has an arrow sticking or a crossbow bolt sticking out of her chest and is dying on the floor. But they're like freaking out and almost laughing and almost giddy about this situation. It's again, it's like the moment where they murder an entire town and you go, "Oh right. These are fucking Vikings. they're they're not cool." And Canute goes over and knows there's nothing that can be done, but he still orders them to try. Hmm. And this, another element of faces, the smug smirk and half smile from Ashalad, and the twitch in Floki's eye. Where is it? Twitch. Yeah. Oh, and the deep set thick brows. Oh, so good. Oh, it's so good. Walking away. You have no idea. It'll never be enough. All right, boy. All right, buddy. You don't know what the fuck you're dealing with. Too small of a reward. Right. Atlee said he wanted to apologize to you. No hard feelings for anyone who would injure me. Thorfinn is the only one who would hold a grudge about it. He's not like us. And he sits up straight. We know he's in abdominal pain, dying from a fever, but he sits up straight. How's your leg? Doesn't ask him directly. He knows what's up. How's your leg? Good enough to hold a sword. Unspoken, but yeah. To die in battle. To go to Valhalla. It's already a gift. A mercy. But it's more than that. Oh, man. Tomorrow, then. A curse upon this town. A whisper campaign. And then the very straightforward symbolism of a spider in the center of its web fading into Ashalad. And then the one curious thing about this whole encounter is, hey, you brought Gunnar into this? You don't trust him. Oh, this is a test. Not to weed him out, but to discover what he's really about. And oh, badass Canute. Love to see it. Gotta love it. And that's the moment where he says, like, never use a double for me again, right? Yeah. Principles forming as he goes. It's pretty cool. So smug. Ha 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 ha. Nobody suspects me. Ha ha. Mm-hmm. Now you're our errand boy. You're our message taker. Raven calls. Yeah. The blade inside his cast is so ridiculous. And it's so interesting. There's something going on with the fact that we interrupt Thorfinn's duel for this, for something so serious and so seemingly heartfelt, and so, like, almost sacred feeling. I don't know if that's really the way that I want to put it, but that's the word that comes to mind. That's the feeling that comes to mind. Is that this is a somber and somewhat sacred moment between two old companions, if not friends. But I'd say, I think, friends. And Thorfinn is just over here seething with his pettiness. Like, I get it, man. Vengeance is all you live for. That's nice, but man, there's a world out there. There's more than this. He's too blind to see it. We find out, yeah, that's the other thing. We find out that his mother, that Helga, is sick, that she's not doing well, and he just brushes it off like, how's Vinland? How's that far off dream? Instead of this real place with my real family that still exists, who have been alone because Tors is dead, don't have a man in the house because Tors is dead. I mean, they can take care of themselves to an extent, but, like, there's a lot of work that needs to be done around that farm, and you're not there to help. He's kind of a little shit in this episode, and yeah, kind of deserves a smack upside the head. Yep. Okay, did I miss anything that I felt like was write downable? I don't know what the name Karl Sefni uh is, like, I would assume that that has some kind of meaning because they don't know about his relation to Tors or anything like that. I assume that it has some kind of meaning. I don't know. All right. Yeah, I think that's all that I took notes on and all that I really wanted to talk about. Some really great faces in this episode, some gorgeous backgrounds. Again, an awesome scene here at the end with Tors and Bjorn. I really like the way that they did the silent moment of combat for that encounter. Definitely feels very samurai film Jidaigeki Last Strike finisher type thing. Um, and schemes and plots spreading throughout the city. Very interesting. Very interesting. Okay, I think that'll be it for me. So, I've been Teeaboo. This has been Vinland Saga episode 21. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have, and I hope to catch you next week when we watch the next one. See you there. Peace.